So a lot of people are thinking about moving out to Las Vegas, and a lot of people ask me about Summerlin in Las Vegas. Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you the 5 reasons to not move to Summerlin in Las Vegas. If you're thinking about coming out and you wanna know that information, stay tuned. So I'm gonna go over the 5 biggest reasons to not move to Summerlin in Las Vegas. You're gonna wanna stick around to the end because number 5 might be the deal breaker that's gonna make you not wanna move here. So the first one we're gonna talk about is walkability. One of the biggest things about Summerlin, if you're from a city or anywhere where you're used to just going around with no car, Summerlin does not have very good walkability. Like, you're gonna need a car to get around. Unless you live right next to your work, you're not gonna be able to get around very easy. The strip, the airport, everything, car drive away. Our public transportation is not that great. It's not the worst either. It is pretty clean and pretty reliable, but at the same time, if you're used to being able to walk, bike, and all that to where you're going, unless you get a place right next to your office and right next to your work and where you like to eat and your grocery store and everything, it's just not gonna work out in Summerlin. So there's definitely that to keep in mind. One of the biggest things too is downtown Summerlin. They are trying to make that a much more walkable place because of the office space, restaurants, everything like that. But that's not even fully developed yet. A lot of it has been done. Hopefully in the future it'll be something that they could definitely take care of. But as of right now, Summerlin isn't the most walkable, especially if you're used to a city or a downtown somewhere, then you definitely might want to reconsider. So another reason why you would not want to move to Summerlin in Las Vegas is if you want a big piece of land. If you own an RV or a boat or anything like that, there's a lot of places in Las Vegas where you can get tons of land, tons of space. If that's what you're looking for, Summerlin may not be your place. Now, there are places in Summerlin, if you start going $1 million and up, that you can get a lot of land also and be in Summerlin, so it's not impossible. But at the same time, if you're looking for a lot of land and you want a lot of space, Summerlin may not be for you. It just kind of depends on your price range and everything like that. But there are places like Southwest, if you go north Las Vegas, places like that, you'll have plenty of land, plenty of room. If you never like leaving your house and you just want a lot of space, then Summerlin might not be the best spot for you. So the third reason why you may not want to move to Summerlin in Las Vegas is because if you only come out during the winter time, and kind of like a snowbird type of situation, I've helped people that they hate the snow. They don't want to be here. Chicago, the rain in Seattle, and places like that, they don't want to deal with that. So they do have just kind of a vacation home that they come during the winter time. Now, Summerlin, beautiful weather just like the rest of Vegas during the winter, but it is on an elevation going toward Red Rock, the mountains. You're definitely on a higher elevation, so you're not gonna be as hot as you would, let's say, in Green Valley or somewhere like that. So it's definitely something to consider. Now, during the summertime, it's a lot hotter everywhere, so you do want to be on the elevation because it's cooler, and then a lot of people love Summerlin for that. But if you're only here during the wintertime and you want it to be a little bit warmer and that's really important to you, it's definitely something worth considering. So reason number 4 why you may not want to move to Summerlin in Las Vegas is if you like to go to the Strip and the airport a lot. Now, I'm talking about frequently. You want to go to the Strip every day, every weekend. You're going to the airport for work twice a week, anything like that, because it is close. It's about 25 minutes or more to the Strip and to the airport. But if you're going frequently, there's definitely places in the Southwest and Green Valley that can get you to the Strip and to the airport a lot sooner. So if those things are important to you, which I do have people that is the most important thing, then you may not want Summerlin because you'll be traveling a lot more and it just may not be worth it for you. So that's always just a personal preference on kind of what you're looking for and just a lifestyle that you want to live when you're out here. So Summerlin does do a good job of having a good community, schools, all things like that. But if you're working on the Strip or you're traveling a lot at the airport, then you may want to consider other places. If that's the case, then number 4 will be the reason to not move to Summerlin. So the 5th and final reason that you would not want to move to Summerlin is the price. You definitely pay a premium living in Summerlin. So if you are into the restaurants, you're into the schools, you love the area, there's tons to love. However, if those things aren't for you, you're definitely going to be paying a premium to live here. So that may not be the best situation for you, especially depending on what price range, whether you're in the 300s, 500s, even the $1 million price range. The type of house that you can get in a different part of town may be a lot better suited to your needs than something in Summerlin, where you're going to be price restricted no matter what price range you're in. So if you're not going to use the amenities, you don't care about the restaurants, you don't care about the community or anything like that is going on in town, and you don't even like leaving your house, for instance, then maybe Summerlin would not be for you, because it's definitely going to be a little costlier no matter what price range you're in, whether we're talking about small 3 bedrooms to even mansions. There's some beautiful ones all around town, and you're definitely going to pay more for most of them in Summerlin. The median price range is a lot higher. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. It just depends, once again, it's just kind of a lifestyle choice. We could definitely help you figure out what would be best for you. And we definitely want to figure out what's best for you if you do want to come out here, because you don't want to pay more for something that you're never going to use. There's parks, trails. Summerlin has a lot of very good features. But if that's not your lifestyle, that's not what you're into, then it just may not be for you. And if that's the case, definitely want to find what would suit you best. So if you are thinking about coming out to Las Vegas, the only way I could help out is you got to reach out. So I love getting calls, texts, days, nights, weekends. I got your back when moving out to Las Vegas. Till next video, talk to you soon.